Let's go to Chicago. I've started realizing as I've gotten older how important it is to spend time with people we love, and since some of my best friends are in Chicago, once I saw there was a cheap flight, I decided to take the opportunity. One thing about me is that I will never ever take an Uber, so public transit all the way to get to the airport. New York City Transit is by far the best in the United States, and I'm forever grateful for that. Getting to the airport is never a problem. And I always love to show up quite a bit early just because it's honestly a really enjoyable experience to just take in LaGuardia. Unfortunately, I realized that I was in the wrong terminal 20 minutes before my flight boarded, so I had to rush to get to another terminal. Luckily, I was able to make it though, and I boarded my flight. Fun fact, little did I know that I was going to be on one of the last Spirit flights ever since they shut down. Rest in peace, Spirit has been amazing for helping me see my friends and family for a relatively inexpensive price, so I will really miss them in that regard. Luckily there are a couple other budget airlines, but I will no longer be able to use them. I then finally landed in Chicago, and I started making my way to the train to go and see my friends. This was unfortunately my first time traveling to Chicago alone since my partner couldn't join us. However, luckily Chicago is really easy to navigate public transit as well, so I'm really grateful for that, and I cannot emphasize enough how much I love public transit. I eventually stopped recording because quite a few things then went wrong. I realized I lost my new mouse and some other things. It started pouring, but we eventually made it to their place and we were ready for a really fun weekend.